Facebook. I am here tonight. I'm going to go live. We're going to prepare some old-fashioned fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and some string beans. I'm not comfortable always being here on camera, so give your girl a little grace. I'm going to throw on one of my aprons because I have flour everywhere. And we're going to get right on into some regular fried chicken. My way. Okay? Everything's my way. My kitchen. My rules. My recipe. Okay? So, I'm new to doing live content, as I said before. So, if you have any suggestions, please don't hesitate to give me those suggestions and hold back on that bad content criticism, okay? All right, so I have my chicken, some chicken wings, and I'm gonna do whole wings tonight because that's what I want, whole wings tonight. Typically, I'm going to go ahead and use two different, I have these cleaned up already. I clean my chicken. Everybody don't clean their chicken, I clean my chicken. My chicken has been cleaned. I'm gonna season it with you guys. I'm also gonna put my flour into this bowl because that's where we're gonna dip that baby. So I'm just gonna put a couple scoops of flour over here for my chicken. And everything that I season my chicken with, I am going to season the flour with. Making sure that every nook and cranny gets what it needs. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna come right back on over there. Let me grab another item I would like to use. Give me 1 second. I should have been more prepared, but I'm not at the moment. Tried to get everything done off camera for you guys so I don't have to walk away, but I am missing one of my seasonings, so give me a minute. I'm gonna get that and then I'll get right back over there to you guys. And yes, I'm listening to my old school jams. That's my preferred music of choice. You know me, you know I love the 80s. I had an 80s, a 70s, and 80s party as well for my 50th birthday. And that was fabulous. Best birthday party I ever had in my whole entire life. Okay? Alrighty. So I'm back. And I am going to go ahead and season up my chicken. Let me grab some gloves. Did y'all have a good weekend? I hope you did. And you're ready for the new weekend coming this weekend. I don't have any plans, but I'm preparing for the small plate tasting. If you haven't had an opportunity to come out and try my food, I'm hoping that you do come out. Use this as a date night, a solo night. Come out, meet some friends, enjoy some good music, some good food, and we're going to have a ball. I hope to see you guys there. The menu is phenomenal. A lot of dishes that I have not did on that menu, but I've done them at home, and you guys hit me in my inbox, ask me about them, so I'm bringing them to you. We got that stuffed catfish. We're gonna have oxtail. We're gonna have lamb chop. Get your tickets. You will not be disappointed. I've always said that a lot of people aren't able to taste all of the different cuisines due to the cost of the food, one, and to be able to taste different varieties of different cuisines that are normally usually high when you go to the store. You can get them all for one price, and it's filling. It's going to be at least 10 items on the menu, and you'll get to choose and eat all of it if you want. So let's just get into seasoning up the chicken. I like to do my chicken kind of lay them out flat like that, so I can get into each crevices of the chicken. And what else is going on? I think I had a lot to talk to y'all about. Oh, I had a great time last weekend. My daughter is getting ready to go off to college soon, and we had the opportunity to go to Louisiana State University. Really nice college campus. Everything's there. Your child would not have to leave the campus. I really enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. So I think that's a contender for her. I'm also hot too. I stay hot a lot, guys. That's, 50, over 50. But yes, we had a good time down there in Louisiana. Not my first time visiting, but we had a good time visiting. That was my first time visiting the school. So if your kid is up for college tours, I would say include that one. Really nice campus. Really nice. Okay. Looks like I'm going to be doing much because I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And I'm doing my content through my phone. And somebody's calling me like, why y'all calling me? I'm doing content. Don't you see? Okay, so we're going to go in with some salt and pepper. We're on our wounds. And here's my salt here. Little slap your mama. And this one is the Cajun one. I like a little spice with my food. Just a little bit. It ain't going to spice it up too much though. And then I'm going to go in with some paprika. A little garlic powder. And guess what I forgot to get from the store today? Because I think I ran out of onion powder. Ran out of onion powder. I sure did. But that's okay. It's still going to bust. This is the everything seasoning. I love this. I put it on everything. If you watch me cook and you see, I always got my everything seasoning. And then you do a little bit of mustard for a little bit binder. And sazon. Okay. And then I'm going to rub that on that side first. Get that in there. Put it back on that side, the back side. So, yeah, we're going to get these babies rubbed up. I couldn't decide on what we wanted to eat tonight, so I figured I'd give y'all some old school fried chicken and mac and cheese for the win. And yes, and back to the small plate tasting. If you're wondering when it is, it's next Saturday, not this Saturday, next Saturday, August the 2nd, 6 p.m. through 8 p.m. Please be there on time because we're going to start on time. I'm ready, professional food. It's going to be busting. Let me wash my hands real fast. Just want to wash this seasoning off so I can touch them again. Don't get too messy over here. I go through paper towels like running water. That's where I spend a lot of money on paper towels. Send me some paper towels, y'all. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So I'll be out doing a lot of shopping for that over the weekend, this weekend, trying to take it easy. And I'm going in right with all the same seasonings I just did. All right. And then that last one, I'm going to just add a little bit of hot sauce when I finish. Just a little bit. And you know I'm about to sneeze, because if you ain't sneezing, it ain't season. Okay, just going to throw a little bit of hot sauce on it. Just a little bit, just a little bit. I'm telling you. bust. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and season up my flour. So when I wipe off my items, I'm gonna have to go back and do it again. A little bit of pepper in there. And I'll be coming to you guys with some new items soon. I'm working on them. I'm always working. Please believe it. Even when I was out of town, always working, always working. Keeping my irons in the fire. You know, got that baby going to college. Okay, so got this one all nice and seasoned up. I'm gonna do that to all the rest. And then we gotta get this grease popping. I'm gonna cook over here tonight so you can kind of watch me do everything. And I wanna know how many people would be interested in coming out for a cooking class. Yeah, let me know. Give me some comments. Let me know if there's something you're interested in. It's something you will come to. Let me know. Because I will do it. If that's what you guys want, I will oblige. I need to have at least 5 to 10 people to come to a class to do it. Because I got to rent the location and everything. Okay? So, at least 10 people. Come on. Get me there. You know, it's not easy trying to do this. I tell you, it really isn't. It isn't. And then, you know, I work my regular job, I get off that job, and I get on this job. So, I'm trying. I love cooking. I would prefer this to be my only job. If I could have retired, I would have. But again, got a little girl going to school, so gotta pay for that. Alrighty, so we got these wings nice and seasoned. So I'm gonna let this sit in the seasoning as I clean up my mess here and get the oil popping. You know, as I thought about it, doing content and cooking at the same time is a lot of work. I think I'm going to have to hire me a dishwasher because Madison ain't here to help me. She's doing her own work schedule and off for practice for cheerleading. So I'll be over here by myself struggling. Might need me a dishwasher. Who's going to come over here and help me and wash these dishes? I pay you. When I finish, I'm burnt out and tired. So I'm gonna step behind and see if my camera is still rolling to make sure we still good. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put the oil into my pot and get my little stove top going. Unplug my music. Gotta get my little stove going. And these things are really nice and dandy when you're trying to do content on camera. Yeah, we're gonna fry these wings up. And in the meantime, while I'm letting the chicken marinate in the seasonings, I'm gonna go ahead and get my pot of water on for my macaroni and cheese. I'm going to be using cavatappi noodles tonight. These are cute little noodles. I think Teeny made everybody, the chef Teeny made everybody want to go get them, but I was using them before she did. Or I ain't gonna say before she did, but I've been using them for some years when I want to make my mac and cheese a little nice and different. Instead of using elbow, I want to make it fancier. I use these. But you don't get as much noodle in this box as you do elbow. I'll tell you that. And also, another thing I wanted to tell you guys, I'm not going to be making a big pot of macaroni and cheese. Again, it's Thursday. We typically eat out on Fridays. I'm just going to make enough for my, I think I'm going to make enough just to put them in some small ramekins. And I'll get right back over here. Let me get the water boil. Get the water. So we can boil the water. And no, I'm using faucet water. I'm not using bottled water and boiling it. Doesn't make no kind of sense. And I'm going to do it the way my mama taught me. As far as boiling my noodles, I always put a little olive oil in. Everybody have their own way of doing things. That's my way. I oversalt my water. And people to stop calling my phone if I said I was on live. Okay? Alright. So, we got the mix up our flour here. The seasoning into the flour. Let that get hot. And I am looking for a sheet tray. Okay. Alrighty. So once my wings come out, you want to put them on a tray, preferably like a rack, so that way they stay crispy on both sides. Because sometimes, you know, when we did back in the day, we put them on paper towel. They sit there, they get a little softer when you're using the paper towel, so air can go straight through here on the rack. So I'll be putting them on my rack. And also, I'll be doing string beans. I'm just going to do some fresh beans. I'm going to saute them. I'm not going to boil them or anything like that. I'm kind of going to saute them in a pan, make them a little faster too. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and dip the wing in the flour, get it nice and coated. I haven't had any fried chicken. Oh yes, I did. You know, I went to Sonny's since they got that Sonny's back up over there in Baltimore. Still good as I remember. And that's the last time I had some chicken. I did fried chicken. But you know, when we was in Louisiana, oh yeah, we had fried chicken in Louisiana at Willie's, of course. Yeah, I didn't eat. I actually got what did I get? I got the gumbo. My husband got the fried chicken. I got one piece. For one piece, I don't even know over the fried chicken. But Willie's is always a good spot to go to, especially at the end of the evening. And I tried their pizza. Well, we got pizza. The pizza was good too. So we're gonna let this grease get heated up to 350. I don't know where my thermometer is, so now I'm gonna have to play it by ear. By throwing. Your mother ever tell you throw some water in the grease, and if it pop back, you know it's hot and it's ready. And then when your chicken float to the top, that's how I was always taught. But of course, I know when it's ready. I know when it's ready. I'm not one of those, I want my chicken fried hard. I like it nice and crispy, but I'm not the fried hard. I came home one day when I lived in Texas and said, hey, I want to get me a chicken box. And they said, get it fried hard from JJ's. Now, I'm from Baltimore, but I never went to JJ's on Miami Street, and then I went, man, that chicken was hard. Chicken tastes like wood. I was like, no, I don't like mine that hard. Y'all can hear my portion for that. Y'all can hear my portion. So, yeah. Damn, that doesn't even seem fun anymore. I'm gonna have to put my other music on because the music was going good with this whole little shebang being online. At least that was keeping me company. I gotta learn how to talk to you guys as I'm doing this, but it probably won't happen today. It'll probably happen on my next time when I can talk with you guys because I'm too nervous today. So I'm just gonna talk by myself and y'all talk with me and leave me comments in the comment section and ask me anything you wanna know. Have I went to school for to be a chef? I did not. I was self-taught along with my best friend giving me like some of the basics of cooking, and then over time I found out during COVID that that's what I really want to do because I love being hospitable. I love, like, I should have probably lived in the South because that's my thing. When you come to my house, you hungry, you want something to eat, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna feed you. I just love doing that. I love doing that. I really do. And I'll try anything. You know, my girlfriend Sharon will tell you, don't go nowhere and say you like something and I ain't make it yet. And I'm gonna make it. You know I'm gonna make it. That's why I say, who coming over this weekend? Because I gotta do some cooking this weekend because I gotta do more content. I gotta get online more. So y'all know I'm not gonna be able to eat all this food. Who coming over? Who coming over? Who want me to cook for them? Who want to get tickets for the event? It's on Eventbrite. All you gotta do is put in small plate tasting for Baltimore, and I am going to come up. The Twisted Taste. I am on there. It's going to be in near White Marsh Mall. Not White Marsh Mall. Near Golden Ring. Not far, but across from Franklin Square Hospital at the Overlook. The vibe is real cute. Real cute. So you can have it be indoor or outdoor. It's going to be real cute. Music, fun, food. Yeah. I hope to see you guys. You really did great at the last taste, and this is my third one. Trying to end out the summer with something nice for you guys. So I really hope to see you guys. I really do. I really do. Okay, so we got the wings nice and battered up. And I am about to put these bowls to the side. And then we're going to wait for this grease to get a little bit more hot. Because this doesn't get as hot as a stove, but it gets quite hot. It does. I mean, not as quickly as the stove would, should I say that. Also, I think my water is over here boiling. I'm not going to put in this whole box of noodles. Y'all can see, this is probably going to be one of the smallest batches of mac and cheese I've made. Just enough for tonight. Just enough for tonight. I don't want to have too much leftovers for tomorrow. Yeah. Let's see. I want to show y'all what I was talking about, what my mother did. Like this. Look. See? It ain't popped back on me. So, it ain't right yet. So, let me check and see if y'all saying anything, and then I'm going to come back. Oh, I see LaShawn. My cousin is on there. Hey, Sean. Invite everybody else. Tell Kamaya and everybody I'm on here. Y'all, tell everybody I'm on here. I think my husband was on there too. Last time I did content, my sister-in-law called my husband and said, tell her turn her comments on. And I was like, I don't know how to. So I still have to figure that out on TikTok. So today I said I'm going to switch over because I did that last content on TikTok. So this time I said I'm going to do it on Facebook where I believe, most of the people I know are over here. So I come over here. And I am having my glass of Chardonnay. Yes, to keep the nerves down. Nerves down. Y'all hear that grease trying to pop now? Y'all hear that grease trying to pop? Alright, let me get my little, do this for the noodles. And I just grabbed some bagged green beans that I'm going to saute up here. And I'm going to also go ahead and cut up an onion that I want to put in here. So, here we are. Look like everybody's still at work. It's after 6, so I got online so y'all can follow me since it's after 6. Where y'all at? Where my friends at? Come on in here with me, y'all. I did have an onion I had started. No, I'm going to throw this one out. I'm going to use a new one. Yeah. Come on in here with me, y'all. Watch me finish dinner tonight. And it don't take long. Some people think cooking takes so long. For a person who loves to cook and be in the kitchen, it doesn't take you long to get a meal together. I remember growing up thinking Thanksgiving took a whole damn week. Damn grandparents, crazy. So I was cooking starting on Monday and Tuesday. I ain't never doing that. I never did that. I want my food fresh. I don't play that. All our food is cooked on the day before. The only thing you're doing is cutting up things the night before that you're going to need for your meals. That's what's going on in my house. Yeah, so just going to slice up an onion here, a little bit of onion to put inside my string beans. And these going to be more of a healthy bean tonight because I'm not using any meats. Just flavor. Just a little flavor. But I do love cooking. I can't say it enough. I'm probably not going to do that whole bag of beans tonight. I'll probably just do a little bit because my daughter won't eat any veggies. So, go figure that. Add these. And I have a little garlic butter. And with these, they say that these are already pre-washed. When you steam them in a bag, I'm going to rinse them off a little bit more just because I ain't sure. You know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and do the whole bag. Because I can eat these on my lunch or for breakfast if we don't eat them all tonight. So, yeah. Not going to put a lot of water in them again. Like I said, I can kind of stir fry them. Try to stir fry them up in that little pot. I don't know why I didn't get my other pot out, but this will be fine. We'll make it work. Trying to just get through the video. That's it. That's it. So this is a little garlic butter that I'm going to add in, and then add in some of the same seasonings that I have out here, just like a little salt, pepper, everything seasoning. I do have a green seasoning, and I'm going to add that. Everything I need. Ooh. Oh, that's what I found, y'all. I must have thought I put some onion there. There we go. Green seasoning is good. Got a little hard, must have got wet. So, just going to add some of the green seasoning on here. garlic. I have some minced garlic, and I have some fresh garlic too. Just had the fresh garlic. Where is it? It's probably staring me right in my face. Man, this is crazy. Very, very crazy. I just had the garlic. What did I do with it? And I have a huge jar of garlic. Hadn't been in the refrigerator in a couple days and I'm acting all retarded. Okay. Alright. I think garlic almost goes in everything. That's just my thought. I love it. I did have fresh garlic that I don't know what is that in the refrigerator. Okay. These noodles boiling rapidly. So I'm going to go in with a little bit of slap your mama, a little garlic powder, a little onion powder, and complete seasoning and salt and pepper. And then I'm going to put this baby on the stove. Let that kind of steam up some. Black pepper. I gotta find my lid. And let that go. Okay, so I bet this should be hot by now. Grease. Let's go in. She wants hot back. There you go. See? Fun fact. Torch on it. Stand up to y'all. So we're gonna go in. Let's make sure. Yeah, that baby. She ready. She bubbling. And I normally like to use Oatry sometimes, but since I said the Oatry seasoning mix, flour seasoning mix, that's already actually seasoned, and I wanted to season this and show you just old-fashioned way. So yeah, I think y'all seen me do some of my wings before with the Oatry, and you can get the Oatry, you can get that from like Walmart and things like that. So I am gonna let them babies fry up. Then when I take them out, I'm going to set them on this pan. And then I may have to, I may or may not have to take a break. I may or may not. Wait a minute. But I want to show you guys, I'm going to be working with what I had in my kitchen today. I don't have a lot of stuff because I just came back from vacation. I do have some mozzarella cheese. I do have my heavy whipping cream. I have some sharp cheddar. And it looks like that's it. And look, I just found the daggone, I done found the daggone fresh garlic just now when I pulled out the box in a little Velveeta. So, I am going to just do a 3-cheese mac and cheese today. Let me get my strainer out. Yeah, we're just doing a 3-cheese mac and cheese. Normally I like to do 4 to 5 different cheeses. I like to use mild, sharp cheddar and Velveeta and Colby Jack and Gouda. I normally like to use those, but I'm using what I have in here, and they're still going to come out good. Still going to come out good. And, yeah. So, I'm going to be draining my noodles and ready to make my roux for my mac and cheese, which, growing up, my mother never made a roux. I liked it because I like it a little creamier in the inside. Don't get me wrong, I like if you make both ways. I like the old school mac where we didn't have a roux and your mac and cheese looks like you're going to cut it and it looks like a slice of lasagna. It's still together, it's not moving. I still like that. And I don't mind making that particular mac for any of our old school people who like it that way. I still eat it that way too. But tonight we're going to have it a different way. The common way that everybody's doing now, the new school way. And, and I don't always shred my cheese. My block cheese, I don't shred it up. I actually cut mine and then it melts down in a pan. So, yeah. I got a shredder, and the shredding cheese, I have all these marks on my thumbs from shredding cheese, so, no. And I ain't never used to do it trying to be fancy. Bought the little shredder one. That thing would be moving. It wouldn't stick to the thing. I said, you know what? Go back to what you've been doing, Maisha. Your mac and cheese been fine. Doing it the way you do it. You got some people who say you need to shred the cheese or whatever. And you got some people who say don't buy store bought cheese. So I just do what you want to do for your food, for your taste. And I love butter. So we're going to put the rest of this butter. It's not even a whole stick, but it's probably like 3/4 of a stick. I'm going to put butter in my pan. And I'm going to go in with some of my heavy whipping cream. I think I had one open already. 1 second. Okay. I heard some already open. And I'm not the girl who's putting all them seasonings in your mac and cheese. Seasoned salt, none of that. I'm not doing that. Onion powder, garlic powder, just a little bit, but not overdoing it, because I never saw my mom do that, and I like the way it is when she did. So I'm just going to do a little salt, pepper, smoked paprika, just a little bit of onion powder, and a little bit of garlic. That's it. Not a lot. You don't want to be doing too much to your damn mac and cheese. It is not meat. Okay? So, yeah. And I also use a little bit of sour cream in it. I would have loved to have came over there and shown you guys on two. If I had two of these, I could have done it together. But y'all see what I'm doing. Yes, see, yes. Y'all see it. And then I'm going to cut up my cheese and put it into my pot here and let that baby go. And I'm only using a tablespoon full. With this new technology. But this is what I do. Cut my cheese down, let it melt, because it will melt and will not burn. And you just better have a nice good set of pots so it doesn't burn. Madison, I'm live today. Doing live cooking. She just walked in from practice.
Mr. Sean is watching you.
Oh, that's nice. Anybody else watching?
LaShawn?
Oh,
Who that?
LaShawn. That's right.
Oh.
Yeah. I appreciate you guys out there. Anybody else coming in? Come on in.
Well, it was Aunt Sharon, Leisha. I don't know actually who's watching though.
Okay, you don't need to tell me everybody.
Okay.
It's fine. Thank you. Thank you, sweet. Thank you, sweet.
You texted me that Chick-fil-A. I thought you wanted Chick-fil-A. That's why.
So I'm only going to use a little bit of this Velveeta. Some people don't like it. I love it in mine. Everybody who eats my mac love it. Because they never complain and they love the mac and cheese that I make. So, here you go. Today I'm just missing 2 other types of cheeses. That's it.
Hi, Aunt Sharon.
We're going to make it do what it is. Madison say hi, Aunt
She said,
Sharon.
that's why. I just read it. She said hi. That's why.
Yeah, Sharon, call all our friends. Tell them I'm on live. And I never go on live. And make all our friends come to my event, although you guys won't be able to be present, but you came already. So you are a exception to that rule. All right. So we're going to let this neck, this roux, go ahead and cook up. Melt down for me. And let's check on these wings. Check on the wings. Let's go ahead and flip these babies. Nice and brown. Who wants some chicken? You coming over, Sharon? Yeah, that chicken looking good. Okay, the chicken doing what it gotta do. The roux is roux, and the string beans are on the back. Nova, you know better. Get out the kitchen. Okay, so I thought I had some extra cheese. I did. A little bit of Kobe Jack. Thanks, God. A little bit of shredded cheese I'm going to add on the top. Because my husband would have told me if I asked for that. I'll tell you about that later, Madison. But, yeah. So, we don't want to bring the temperature down, add any more chicken into my grease. We want to just keep on letting it roll, get nice and hard. My husband likes his hard. His wings nice and hard. Yeah, so let them get nice and hard.
Charge your phone.
And what else do other people do while this is happening? When you got everything cooking? Because now, I don't have nothing else to talk about. Anybody else talking to me, Madison?
Aunt Sharon said I'm getting it on 83 now. Yummy.
Come on, because you know we're going to have plenty of food, and your bed will be ready.
You need to charge your phone. You need to charge your phone.
Is my phone going to go out?
It's going to pause live. Real quick.
Okay, so I heard. See, all this is new for me. I'm doing live video with a low percentage on my phone, but I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling, y'all. I'm gonna keep rocking and rolling, and let somebody coming through the door. My company, she coming up 83. She gonna come up here. She really gonna come. You really gonna do it? Come on. All right.
You're so millennial, Kobe.
I'm so millennial.
Actually, Gen X, Kobe.
I'm a Gen X millennial. What am I? What am I?
Gen X.
What are we?
Gen X.
I'm an X.
Gen X.
Oh.
She said plug in her charger. I can't. The charger ain't that long. It ain't long enough, Armstrong.
Girl, we gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. We gonna get it together. Yep, we gonna get it together. Let me find my hot dishes in the oven, but I need to use the oven to put my mac in. So I'm just gonna put the mac in these little ramekins. They are so cute though. Oh, they're super cute. I got these some years ago from Bed Bath & Beyond, and they're like little Dutch ovens. Oh, so cute. So I'm gonna do the mac and cheese in these little Dutch ovens here. And then I'm going to top it off with some cheese. Put them in the oven, but of course I'm gonna have to do all that off camera because I like Sarah Jessica Parker put her sweaters in the oven. I put my pots and pans in the oven because I have so many and I keep buying them and I don't have storage. So, but the chicken is coming out beautiful. I prefer to fry the chicken on the stove so it can go a little quicker. So if I do have to come off the live, you guys will actually see the final product of this meal. I did go through step by step showing you the string beans, what I put in there, the chicken and the mac and cheese. The only thing I'm going to do is top the cheese off, top the mac and cheese off with a little mozzarella and some Colby Jack cheese that I have that was shredded in the refrigerator. That's it. So I hope you guys enjoyed your time here with me. I enjoyed my time with you. I'm trying to get used to doing this camera on being on camera. I am looking forward to seeing you guys next Saturday. Small plate tasting. You can go on Eventbrite and get the tickets there. Click the link in my bio. It takes you to Eventbrite. Saturday, August the 2nd, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Be there or be a square. Don't be a square. And, yeah. And I'll come back and show you the final product of the meal that you and I made together tonight. All right. Thank you, guys.